Hello, track and field fans. This is Greg M here talking some track and field. World Championships is coming up this week Friday. So it's going to be a whole lot of scorching performance. I guess I'm just going to talk about the men's 100, who I think might take it out and win. I don't think a world record for the men is going to be broken, but you just never know, you know. But so far, Fred Kerley seems to be the leading man for the 100, and I think the favorite. And Trayvon Brommel has been running well so far, but you know, like I said, it's consistency that runs this game. So we'll see who look good through the rounds, and you can kind of tell by the time they get to through the heats and semi-finals, you'll kind of know who look good, you know, because sometimes some of them look like they have to work hard every round from past events. And you know the ones who look a little more relaxed but running fast at times tend to be the ones who are gonna win the finals. But anyway, Fred Kerley has a leading time of 9.76. Trayvon Brommel 9.85. Then we have Yohan Blake, the veteran from Jamaica, 9.85, and the young up-and-coming Oblique Seville for the 100. And there's several more men. Let me look through this world's list here. You have Benjamin Azamati from Ghana, 9.90. Christian Coleman showing a time of 9.87. Akeem Blake from Jamaica, 9.92. And everybody else is down in the 9.9 ranges. I don't see what's his name from Italy. He's not in the runnings at all. Lamont Marcel Jacobs, the Olympic champion. So unless he comes and pull out a surprise, and like our Coleman come out and pull out a surprise. I mean, Coleman has already run a 9.87, so we can't rule him out. You know, I always say there's something for experience. But if Kerley stays consistent, I think Kerley might go even faster. He might be the first one under the 9.7 seconds to run maybe 9.69. It's a hard one, you know. At this point, it's anybody's game. But will Yohan Blake come back and touch back on the 9.7? He struggled to get under the 10 seconds and surprised with a 9.85. So we'll see. You know, so that's for the men's 100. So if I was to say the winner, I would go with Fred Kerley. And as a surprise, Yohan Blake to get second. Fred Kerley with 9.67. Yohan Blake with a 9.75. Then followed by Trayvon Brommel, 9.77. Something like that. You know, that's what I'm looking at. Well, you know, we'll see how things are going on. Oh, and Oblique Seville from Jamaica with a 9.79 for fourth. I don't think that's an unreasonable prediction. For the 200 men's, let me look. We have Trayvon Brommel that ran a 19 point. No, wrong time. He hadn't run 19. We have Erriyon Knighton that run a 19.49. Noah Lyles 19.61, but as we know, Noah Lyles have beaten Erriyon Knighton, and the young man seemed like he is very upset that he got beat, and not only that, Noah Lyles point his finger at him to kind of show off and show him that, hey, I'm still here with you, got you. It's going to be very competitive, which is what I'm looking forward to. Not to mention Renier Mena from Cuba, who stepped up into the game now with a 19.63. Fred Kerley is still up there with a 19.80 run. Luxolo Adams from South Africa, 19.82. And Joseph Fambule, we can't rule out Joseph Fambule. He's running for Liberia, but he's out of Florida State University, 19.83. And Kenny Bednarik, 19.87. So it's gonna be if all these guys, especially who we expect, Noah Lyles, Erriyon Knighton. I think it's going to take at least a 19.4 again, or 5, to win the 200. I don't see a world record. But again, because of the fire in the young man, I think Erriyon Knighton is probably going to repeat with a 19.4, 540 or 1950. Noah Lyles is going to come in second with 19.59. So, and then Rainier Mena, if he's consistent, could come down to the 19.60. But we'll see how everybody. That's my first, second, and third. Erriyon Knighton, then Noah Lyles. Even though Noah Lyles have a chance to beat the young man, just based on experience on how Erriyon Knighton kind of, the experience got the best of him. He faded in the trials, the US trials, where Noah Lyles kind of like stayed relaxed and kind of reeled him in, So I didn't expect that after I ran that 19.49. So that's for the men's 100 and 200, my expectation, Erriyon Knighton. I'm going to give it a little bit to the youth, and he's getting experience. I mean, he's running way faster than Usain Bolt at that age, at this point. But it's going to be between Erriyon Knighton and Noah Lyles, unless men are from Cuba just surprise everybody, or Kerley step up and surprise everybody. But I think Kerley is more focused on the 100, so I'm still having as the favorite to win, and then look for any kind of surprises. But I'll see. That's just for now, until the World Championship starts. I can observe the heats and the semifinals. And as far as the women, let me look at the world list here, because the women, I think the potential for a world record to be broken is going to be something else. The women, I think, is going to do some great things, especially from my homegirls in Jamaica, because there's a lot of women running very fast. Let me see here. I got it. Where is the list? Come on, my computer moving slow. All right, we got Shelly Ann Fraser-Price from Jamaica. She's 35, but I'm giving her the favorite to run 10.50. If she breaks the world record, it's a possibility the world record might not be broken, but it could be equal. Then followed by Shericka Jackson, and then Elaine Thompson. So I think Shericka Jackson is probably going to run 10.67 to better her 10.77, which will still be a personal best for her. Elaine Thompson is going to probably come back down to a 10.79 again to repeat for third, unless she comes back to that 10.5 form and break the world record instead of Shelly Ann Fraser-Price. But Shelly Ann Fraser-Price has been the fastest so far. From the US women's side, Aliyah Hobbs, could surprise. But that's the only one I see so far that could maybe come out of nowhere. We have Kemba Nelson from Oregon. That's running pretty good. She has ran under the 10.9 seconds. So, we'll see. But so far, I'm going with the Jamaica women. Shelly Ann Fraser-Price, Shericka Jackson. Now, the way Shericka Jackson looking at 100 and the 200, she could possibly break that 100 meter record too. She just have to get that. If she get a good start and come out with a Shelly Ann Fraser-Price, that could be a world record. The type of performance here in that, and would be an upset. Elaine Thompson, I don't think anybody's expecting her to run the way she's run last year, but we'll see. That's my prediction. And then Aliyah Hobbs as a surprise, as a dark horse from the outside. In the 200, definitely I'm going with Shericka Jackson. That 21.55 she ran was no joke, because a couple of yards, 3-4 yards from the finish line at the Jamaica Trials that time. Before she crossed the line, it was showing 21.36, and then right as she crossed the line, it was 21.55, 5.6, running down to 5.5, 21.55. If she keeps that up and get going even harder on the curve and come off and just keep turning over and get into the top end speed, if she's going to be hard to beat because she have the 400 speed, then I think Abby Steiner from the US is going to follow her. And then Elaine Thompson again for third for the women's 200 finals. I don't see anybody else that might be out there to challenge. And Boma, if she was in shape and did get injured, probably would have been in the running for gold medal because I think she would have probably eventually got down to 21 6 or 7s to be in the mix. I don't see no one else. I don't think Shelly Ann Fraser-Price is gonna run 21.55. I think she's more ready for that 100. But anything can happen. This is sports. But I just don't see no one beating Shericka Jackson. I think Shericka Jackson could also break the 200 world record if conditions are right and the wind conditions are right, both in the 100 and the 200. So that's just my little take from what I'm looking forward to for the 100 and the 200. I'll cover other events a little bit later on to see what my predictions are going to be for like the 400 and 400 hurdles, especially because that's going to be a fast race for the women's 400 hurdles, men's 400 hurdles, 400 meter run, sprints, 800 men's and women, stuff like that. But anyway, that's just some things I wanted to cover as far as the World Championship for the sprinting part of things. So that's it for now till next time. All right.